This is Dr. J back again with the Human Movement Institute, where we have improvement through movement. Today we will be discussing self-suboccipital muscle mobilization. For some, the muscles at the base of the skull become very tight, especially when the head is extended on neck. In other words, when the upper cervical spine is in a shortened position for prolonged periods of time, we can get tightness and restrictions in these little tiny muscles at the base of the skull called the suboccipitals. These can lead to neck pain at the base of the skull. It can lead to neck pain behind the ear. It can even cause headache and eye pain, which is also can be perceived as a headache. This exercise is also good for those individuals who likes a higher dosage of care or a more aggressive care to break up or free any restrictions in the suboccipital space. Make sure you have an accurate human movement diagnosis first, so you know what movement is best for your neck pain and headache. And always remember, while this can help in the short term, you will need to rectify any long-term treatment to truly solve the problem. With your self-care mobility tool, like a small peanut and or a tool called the Gemini, you can help self-mobilize the base of head suboccipital muscles. The traditional release is to allow the weight of your head onto the tool along with diaphragmatic breathing to release and relax the muscles at the base of the skull. And for many, this is enough to lessen or resolve a headache or to resolve or lessen the base of neck or base of skull pain. However, for others with chronic tightness and true restriction or hypomobility and hypoflexibility of the suboccipitals, we may need to mobilize the muscles. How do we do this? First, we want to find the base of the skull. There's a dip and then a bump. Where the dip lives is where you want to put the center of the mobility tool. Then I can bias the left or the right by turning my head left or right, and then use my own body weight and my own feet to start to mobilize the muscle. You can work with fiber of the muscle up and down or cross fiber of the muscles side to side. A typical muscle mobilization can last anywhere from a starting dose of 30 seconds to a minute, but for some of us with chronic tension and tightness here, our first time might be 5 and or 10 minutes. After you do a more aggressive mobilization, try to let the muscles relax and not stress or strain them for the rest of the day, and or plan to do this on a more relaxed day or even in the evening. Some of us that will have a good release can have no headache or neck pain right after, but later in the day, if we start to go into head extension postures and or repetitive positions, the symptoms will return. For a higher dose, I could put the weight of my forearm onto my forehead to add weight from the head back to the suboccipitals. We are searching for the tender and or tight spot or the spot with tension that we want to release. I could also do a trigger point release where I just hold the position for 5 to 10 breaths as a starting dose, 2 to 3 times, or I could do the up and down with fiber or side to side cross fiber. Anytime that we release muscles, we want to reset the muscle spindle in the newly acquired range of motion. I've done a previous video of chin tucks and head sit-ups. If you see the link in this video, you can learn how to strengthen the front neck core muscles and improve the range of motion of head on neck, upper cervical flexion right after the release. If you've liked this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and please share it with your friends, family, and colleagues. Until next time, take care and see you again soon.